Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode 25 of Let's Play the Conscientious Objector series. We're the Holy Passive Empire, meaning that we don't declare offensive wars. We also don't really declare any wars, actually. We did just get called into one, however. The Second Byzantine Holy War for Colonia. And it's my Basilissa Anna the Wise. I actually can't recall why we're allies. It is Anna's daughter, Iustina's father-in-law. Alright, so I married my son to her daughter. Got it. Got it. She's a bit inbred, but that's okay, because she's got crowns and jewels and stuff. So, I have a feeling that they're going to win just fine. My goal for this series at this point is really just to try to get all the remaining titles in our inside our empire that we can, like the Kingdom of France, Burgundy, Italy. And then from there, I don't know if we can merge in the Byzantine Empire. I would say that regardless of like how things are going, if I can get both empires together, then we'll just quit, because kind of lose the reason to play at that point, really, don't we? Alright, who's the lowest opinion vassal that we have? We have the Duke of Baden. He's a little bit upset about things. Improve relations with him then. Alright, so let's see if we can get our grasp on where things are at here. We got a 15-year-old. He's about to turn in the next 6 months or so. Let's see. Do you have any daughters? You don't. You have a 40-year-old sister, though. Doesn't really help us, does it? Let's check France, see if there's any claimants. Sort by age, just see if we have any young women. So, Agathe, Princess of France, she's about to turn. She's also the only one that's in, like, this woman here is technically in breeding age, but not by much. But this one is betrothed to me. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I've already went down this path before. I'm sorry. It's been a couple weeks, actually, since I played this, so. Okay, we need someone for my second son. You have an 11-year-old daughter. That will probably work just fine. Seems perfectly reasonable. Sorry, betrothal. With my son. You know, if she's 11, why don't we just go with our 11-year-old? Of course you would prefer a matrilineal marriage. Would you accept my second-born? No. You suck. Okay, and then Italy. We'll try out Italy. Need claims on that. You have a 6-year-old wounded sibling and a 22-year-old matrilineally married woman here. No reason to move. Well, what if we sent you some money? There we go. This will work. So what we do is we invite her to court. Okay, so now she's our courtier. Now we're going to conveniently... Who is this guy? Why do I want him dead? I don't remember. Doesn't matter anymore. Now we're going to mark her as special interest, and we're going to conveniently exterminate her husband so that we can marry her to my son regularly. And then that will give us claims on Italy. And then the goal is to, in the next generation or so, we press claims on France, Italy, and if we can, find a way to get Burgundy. And then unify it all under the Empire. Should do pretty well. I really don't think that she needs our help over there. No. Whatever it is that you want, the answer is no. I'm a bit of a drunkard, actually, surprisingly. I have no stewardship. Shocking, right? Lost a dude. Spy master. Ooh, it's the Duke of Baden, of all people. Why is he upset? Just because I threw you in prison? Come on, that's no... any kind of a good reason. Let's have him scheme in our capital. And since we've decided to make him spy master, we'll probably give him a title or something just to make him like us a little bit more. I'd really prefer that he doesn't try to kill me. So here's the County of Baden. So you're the Duke of Baden. The problem is that I own some of Baden. So I don't remember why he was in prison, but I'm perfectly fine with giving him that county. That just fixes all the problems with him. I don't think Baden was like some high priority target really for me. I'd much rather have my land over here in one of these bigger duchies. Our son's guardian has died. Period of natural death, at the age of 82. Old man. Who to educate my son then instead? Probably could be good to go for opinion. You know, if we wanted to have the King of Aquitaine, for instance, get a little bit higher opinion with us. But alternatively, we could go with like this Midas touched. Get a little bit of opinion out of that, my cousin. I wouldn't be upset if he became a Midas touched. That's a pretty good education path. Okay, the Kingdom of Frisia. Do we want to do that? It does give us claims on some of France. Sure, let's do it. No, none of you are on my council, right? Okay, who likes me the most? Well, they're all going to desire the kingdom now, but I guess who would be the best character? Oh, an organizer. Or a homosexual intrigue guy. I think we'll go with the organizer. Thanks. Okay, now we still have two kingdoms, actually. Kingdom of Germany and the Kingdom of Lotharingia. I really don't particularly want the Kingdom of Germany. I think we'll get rid of it. Now, oh wait a minute, no, I do recall now. I was trying to get Brunswick. I wanted Brunswick as my capital. So it's a 6-county thing, but we already have land here. And this is a 4-county. Yeah, Brunswick's just like the best. That or maybe Bavaria. Bavaria's 5. I guess we go with, let's just go with what we have. I don't want to mess around with trying to move it. So this duchy, we currently own. I've changed my plans, you know. One of the reasons why I've changed my plans is because there was some theory going around the Paradox forums about, with the new changes in this patch, that you get 50% less per tier of your army, and that's true for about a month. Apparently what happens is like if we look at this, like go into the vassals thing, and then let's just try to find one of these guys. Sort by rank, just look at the counts. So these are all direct counts, right? Like Chell, for instance. Let's see if we can find Chell. The county of Chell. There it is. So this guy provides us 124 troops. Crown law sets the minimum at 60%. He doesn't like us for reasons. And so the idea would be that if we put him underneath a duke, that he would only provide 50% to his liege, and then that guy would only provide 50% to us. But it doesn't actually work that way. The numbers that get updated after about a month. So it turns out that it still does make sense to have vassals and have a full feudal hierarchy. So that being said, I'm going to do that then. Like, I don't really even care who we choose. Let's go with this guy just because he's got good martial scores. So let's get rid of the Duchy of Brunswick. And then this county here, this guy probably wants that. Understandably. But rather than do that, let's just create a new vassal so that he can't have too much power. It's just better. Any marriage, not a ruler. Yes and yes and yes and no. Here. I'm not Occitan, am I? I'm Frankish. Let's go with this guy. You can have Wurzburg. And then we will transfer vassalage of Wurzburg to you. And this guy should be underneath this guy. He's probably upset about that. Yep. Transfer. It does seem like the game's automatically putting people at the top, where in the past it didn't always do that, which is very, very convenient. This is part of our duchy, so that's fine. We should probably plot to retract those. Kind of annoying that these people aren't willing to do this plot unless I pay them. But that does seem to be what money is for. Even my own son won't help me. Come on, he's not that nice of a guy. There's that Christmas music. It's Sounds nice. Oh, research cultural tech, why not? Okay, and then finally now, we can give away Germany. So which of these vassals would make the most sense as a king? I don't want to have a diplomatic king. They have a tendency to be very hard to remove because they have a lot of support from their vassals. I like military kings. They provide me with a decent levy. And what's this then? Oh, that's part of the next kingdom over. Okay, that's fine. That means we just lost our spy master. It's fine, not a big deal. Duke of Apulia, a little upset, wants to control the county of Apulia. Huh. How did you even become the Duke of Apulia, I wonder? You're like a random count of these random places, and you're the Duke of Apulia. Weird. I guess we'll just transfer to him. I mean, I don't really care that much. I'd rather keep him happy. He's a pretty good chancellor. Alright. Count of Chalon. Imprisoned. Both ambitious. He's down here. This is part of the Duchy of Burgundy. We can't usurp it. Request will be denied. We can't just claim it. So yeah, I guess we improve relations with that count. Why not? Okay, this has been largely a maintenance video, hasn't it? Apologize for that. So, got everything kind of organized. Duchy of Flanders. Okay. So hopefully our king here will go and attack. And actually expand into France. There's our son. We were trying to find him a wife, weren't we? And it didn't work out. Because Burgundy's heir... Range patrol, though, he's still not going to be willing to accept, I'm almost positive. Despite his excellent traits. He's a good son. 1714, that's pretty good. Oh, that's right, we were trying to get this woman for him. The woman who has a claim, strong claim on Italy. Just need to kill this man first. So what we could do is we could just hold off until there's a feast. Betrothed can be married. That's me. How young am I? I'm only 39. Princess of France sounds good. I guess we'll take the piddly sum of money, right? Alright. A son was born, my grandson. Yay! So my firstborn just gave birth to our son, who's going to have a claim on the Byzantine Empire when his mother dies. So that's going to be our path to putting him in charge. I can't declare the war, but, you know, we'll see. I mean, there's a chance due to assassination that he might inherit. Could happen, you know. But the plan here, I think, is to just have a feast. I think being a drunk prevents me from going hunting. Yeah, that's sad. But yeah, we're gonna... Oh, shoot, we're at war. We can't have a feast. I need to have a feast so I get people to like me so that we can get people to plot so we can kill this guy. Reasons, reasons, reasons. You would think that they would just do whatever I want. I'm so likable. Definitely need to have a feast because I'm arbitrary. And my own daughter needs an educator. Daughters, yeah, we'll probably use her for her opinion. Aquitaine. Have fun, Aquitaine. And our ally here is winning this war, so... Or, well, they were. What are you doing with these 16? Go kill the 10. Why would you let them get troops on the war goal when you were sitting on this earlier? This is mountains. You should just sit on the war goal. Why did you... You're so dumb. Do I need to actually help him? That is so obnoxious. We have pretty much the good retinue in this playthrough for some reason. Okay, I guess we'll help out. I hate to even have to raise my army. We're peaceful people. The renewed jihad. The House of Islam is under the grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in the heartlands. In response, His Magnificence, Caliph Sadiq, has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. Okay. So that means that somebody just took some of their land that they weren't supposed to lose, and now they get holy orders, and they can declare jihads again. Early. Fun. Fun times. It's very simple, AI. Sit on the war goal. Never leave. Don't get greedy. You're going to end up losing because you're so stupid. It's going to take months and months and months for our armies to arrive. Nice work. There you go. At least you had the mountain defense. I have a daughter with my new wife. So this one will have claims to France. Unfortunately, it's a woman. You know, a husband would have been better. And looks like she won. Good job. See, now our army's not necessary. Picked up a new cardinal. How many cardinals do we have right now, anyway? Let's see. We are... this one. So we got two cardinals. Preparatus is Italian. Looks like one of our guys is next up. So if any of the bishops were to die. That's part of the plan. I do want to get my guys into the college cardinals. And ideally get the next pope. One of the next popes would be nice. So my army is just marching over here. And then the problem is with this, I have to march them back afterwards. Why are you letting my plot be known? This guy's going to absolutely hate me now. And his wife might dislike me eventually as well. How much would it cost to just assassinate you? I wonder. 250. Naturally, he's one of those high diplomacy characters that are so annoying to deal with. They're so much harder to kill when people like them. No longer patient. Damn. It's a big loss of attributes there. I need to go... I wish I could get rid of Drunkard. I mean, it's preventing me from going on a hunt, making me stay slothful, and I can't really do much about it. So we'll go sit on the war goal, since she's obviously too dumb to do that. She should have already won this war. Like, if she had just left her armies on the war goal, while, and then the AI came, the enemy came, and tried to siege it while they were in the mountains, then she would have been totally fine. This pile limit's like 10k. Chancellor's just died. My son wants to become Chancellor. That seems pretty fine. Let's not let him lead troops, though. You have important work to do, my boy. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. It seems like a good enough place as any. The plan at this point is still to kill off that woman's husband so that I can marry my second-born son, Bosun, to her and try to get claims on Italy. She's a Carling. I'm Etikonen, or whatever. She's pregnant right now. I just need to get out of this war as soon as possible so we can have our feast. So, okay, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.